Hi, I'm Justin Knight, and this is my Week 4 podcast. For this assignment, I chose to discuss Vincent Van Gogh's famous painting, Starry Night. I chose this simply because it's my favorite painting ever, pretty much. Um, this is a classic oil canvas painting, completed in 1889, and has been my favorite painting as long as I can remember. I can't recall what it is about this painting that makes it my favorite, and honestly, before this project, I didn't know that much about it. I didn't know what the meaning behind it was or why it was so popular. Uh, However, there is something I did know. I knew that this painting was pretty because it has a big moon and lots of bright stars, and it's really happy. And it makes me happy. I like being happy. Um, Along with those bright stars and the moon, there was some wind flowing all across the painting over a small town, a little church steeple. I guess it's soothing. It's a calm picture, a lot of friendly colors, warm colors. And although abstract, it still looks to be very positive, be sending a very positive message. So my final analysis is that it makes me happy and positive when I see it, and that's why I like it. As for the technical analysis, criticisms, I'm going to share with you my vast bounty of knowledge on Vincent Van Gogh's A Starry Night. Just kidding. I really don't know that much about it. But I have learned enough to discuss a few of the characteristics that make this painting what it is. One thing that has always stood out to me in this painting is the use of the wind in different shades, skimming across the sky in an unusual swirl. In fact, the entire picture is drawn in swirls. That's probably why I like it so much. One thing that I like about this is the swirls. The way the wind flows through the painting takes your eyes through each part of the scene, allowing you to overlook nothing. Much like how a movie takes you through every aspect of the story in certain order, making sure that you see the whole picture, that you don't miss anything. Another thing that's really stood out to me in this picture is the use of color. I know I mentioned that earlier, but I really like how the majority of the colors are ones from the rainbow. The heavy use of blue and yellow, sending good vibes to the users. I like good vibes. Another thing I want to point out about this painting is its scale and the size of this artwork. Its original size is roughly about 2 by 3 feet, so it's a rather large painting for a canvas. I guess it's about average size for a canvas. The reason for this odd scenario is that the sky is the majority of the painting, overpowering the lower third, showing a quaint town. I'm not sure why this is. I'm not sure if this is meant to symbolize how small we are in a universe or not, but it certainly gives that impression. Um, the repetition of the swirls goes with the painting and adds to its character as well as pieces together each different element of the painting, bringing it full circle. Well, I think that's about it for me today. Hope you've enjoyed this podcast and learned something about Vincent Van Gogh and art. If you haven't, my apologies. I should have done better. But I will leave you with this because I really doubt people know this. Vincent Van Gogh sold one painting in his lifetime, and he is one of the most well known artists ever. That's impressive. Now you've definitely learned something, and if not, you've learned that my name is Justin Knight. Have a starry night, everybody.